Welcome to this restorative session focusing on nourishing movements for body and nervous system. Our goal today is not to do the most challenging exercises or class, instead offering a gentle reset. And overall, the movements, since they're slower, focusing on deep breathing, is going to down-regulate the nervous system. So be really calming for you. If you're ready to get started with these gentle somatic Pilates movements, join me on the mat. Let's go ahead and begin on your hands and knees, where you spread wide with the fingers. Feet can lay flat down on the mat here. And as you start noticing the rhythm of breath, become aware of just the natural curves of your spine and gently rock back in the pelvis. So the pelvis reaches towards the heels of the feet, and shift your weight forward again. I'm going to do this motion a few more times, and I'm going to invite you through the entire session. Just be aware and be curious. Is the movement we're doing right now what your body wants to do? Maybe it wants to do something slightly different, or even just rest and focus on deep breathing. So follow the guide of what you want to do during our time together today, even if that's different than what I'm teaching. Another time here. Now we'll pause over hands and knees. Breathing out, round through pelvis. So we curl pelvis, the lower spine, middle spine, upper spine, head. And then go back to natural position or neutral spinal position. And repeat at your own pace. Generally, for this type of class, we'll want to move and breathe a little bit more slowly. So deeper, longer breaths. You may even notice that in one position, you want to take a few deep breaths and pause with your movement. So maybe when you're around, you can take a few deep breaths. Whenever you're ready, you go back to more natural curves. Let's do about one more time here. Very nice. And after your last time through, have a seat sitting cross-legged, and even sit on a chair if that's more comfortable. Do a few rocks. Just rock side to side. Notice your weight shifting one side to the other along the pelvis. Then come to stillness. So stay still for a breath. Reach over to one side, arm extends, then come right back up. Then switch sides. I want you to think of this movement just like a slow, meandering stream. So we are gently just flowing from one side and back to center to the opposite. So nothing too quick. And remember, anytime, instead of just moving from side to side, you can pause for a few breaths in your side position if that would feel nice for you. So really make this your own. And one more time each side. Allow yourself to stay up over yourself now, and let the opposite leg come in front. So just switch the cross of your legs, and again, go back to a few rocks. Perfect opportunity to breathe a little bit more deeply. Don't feel like you have to hold anything. The head, the neck can loosen up here as well. Then stay upright over yourself, sitting nice and tall. And gently rotate to one side. The arms can be used for a little bit of assistance. And then rotate to opposite. Or you can do this with no arms. Hands can be in front of your chest and sternum. You're just feeling a gentle movement side to side. So you can keep this pretty passive or engage into it a little bit more. What would be nice for you right now? Again, I invite you, anytime you'd like to do something else, or maybe hold into one side for your rotation for a few breaths, opt into that. Another time here. Allow yourself to stay centered, then hands just rest gently on thighs. Inhale, start to lift through heart, extending through upper back. And whenever you're ready, come back to more aligned position with spine. Notice how your spine can lift so your gaze ends up towards the ceiling, and then return. If you're syncing this with breath, maybe you want to inhale to extend and exhale to return. Another time here. Very nice. Staying over yourself now. Let the legs come in front of you. So they'll be extended in front of you, and they can either stay a little bit bent or go all the way straight. What feels nice for you right now? Inhale and exhale, bend your spine forward. And you can stay in this forward fold for a few deep breaths, or come right back out of the fold sitting up tall. So you can move with your stretch forward, and then coming up, or you're holding in your stretch. We'll do a few more times through here, a few more deep breaths. Another time here. Very nice. Lay back onto your back on your mat, bending through the knees. Arms can gently open across from the shoulders here. They're going to stay nice and heavy. Let the pelvis gently just move side to side. So it starts small. A gentle, slow rock, similar to how we did the seated rocks earlier in the session. You can continue with just this slow rocking motion, or you can expand and go a little bit more over so the legs start reaching over as well. Whenever you're ready, coming back to center and switch sides. So you're playing with the pace and also how far over you're rotating. That would be nice for you. It doesn't have to be the biggest, definitely not the quickest motion. You can experiment with going a little bit bigger and then going back to the smaller rocks. You can stay with big. And take another deep breath here. Next time you breathe out, slowly let the pelvis come back to a center position. Reach the arms to the ceiling. Let the shoulders be heavy. Interlace the fingers together in a soft bend with the elbows. Ever so gently start reaching the arms back behind you. And just sense Arms stay heavy in shoulders, back, head, pelvis, and feet stay very supported by the mat, even as the arms start arcing up towards the ceiling. Arms heavy in shoulders. And whenever you're ready, repeat. So just nice and easeful here. Deep, spacious breaths. Really just trying to sense, can the rest of your body, your entire body, stay at ease as the arms are moving? No reason to really engage the arms, the shoulders. Breathing fully into this experience. Arms stay up to the ceiling this next time. Hugging the knees into the chest, or the feet can stay down. And do just a few rocks with the pelvis, side to side again. Go back to that rocking motion. And if you don't like the rocking, you can stay in stillness. Allow yourself to take a deep breath in. And then on your exhale, curl into a tight ball shape. Take another deep breath in up. Exhale to lower down. Let's repeat that about 2 more times. Inhale. And your deep breath out, curling up. You can even choose a different arm position. Your exhale, you lower back down. One more time through. Then we'll stay down. Let the feet come back down on to the mat. And you'll take the feet a little bit wide and just let the knees gently rotate side to side. Just let the knees. You can even let the arms do this rotation as well. So one palm faces up, opposite palm down. Just slow it down maybe a little bit more. So notice your rhythm, and then just ease into, can you go slower? How might that experience feel? And then pausing in center here. The arms can rest on to the body or just stay on the floor. Allow yourself to focus on the rhythm of your breath. Noticing how you feel after that short experience with movement. Weren't focusing on a hard workout, but can be just as beneficial and just as powerful of an experience. I encourage you, what areas can you release and soften? And you can stay right where you are, or you can come up and end having a seat. Either seated or kneeling, whatever you prefer, or even standing. And just allow yourself to take a few more deep breaths in whatever your ending position is. What areas can you release and relax that are holding on to tension? Maybe you want to do some final movements, the shoulders or the neck. Notice how that session was. Hopefully a gentle reset for body, and especially for the nervous system, really working more with down-regulating movements and with a rhythm throughout the class that was a little bit more soothing and calm. I truly hope that you found this beneficial, and if you did, drop a comment down below. Give this video a thumbs up. I hope that you have a beautiful day and can join me on the mat soon.